Little known to most Americans, since 1975 in the Nevada desert, the U.S. Air Force has conducted a most unusual game. It is called Red Flag. It is a game of war. More than 5,000 fighter pilots have flown in this sometimes deadly training exercise, some as Russians, others as Americans. This is a fictional story of those fighter pilots who are locked in combat and committed to win.
Striker 3 out of Florida, 5-mile inertial land, 1 F4.
Roger, Striker 3, right brake, runway 21 right, call the brake.
Shoot coming. Good shoot, Jay.
Jay, I don't want to seem anxious, but are you sure we're on the right road?
Frank, look up ahead at those buildings in the distance. That's Las Vegas, and I'm headed right towards them, so this must be the way.
Oh, that's very funny, very funny. Hey, you think the girls got in okay?
Sure, why not?
I'm just asking. I'm kind of looking forward to this evening.
Well, I don't know why. It's just your honeymoon.
Jay, you know what the trouble is with you? You've been married too long. It's all a dim memory for you.
Oh, yes, that'll be the day.
We're staying here?
Nothing but the best for a man on his honeymoon.
Are you picking up the check?
Are you kidding?
I think we're not late.
People just gonna fly.
There they are. Oh, sneak up and keep it down.
How was it?
Good. How was your trip?
Oh, well, it was okay.
Mine was fast as usual.
Was it?
You look great.
Oh, well, we just thought we'd style it up a bit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? We've been approached 6 times. Now, do we look like hookers? I mean, really?
How much did you make?
Oh, come on. You're a cruel man, Jay River.
Can we get out of this bar, please?
I'm starved.
Let's go.
Ready?
Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go to the Sabre room.
The Sabre? Oh, is that true?
Are you guys getting along?
Are you kidding? Are we getting along, he says?
Oh, God, we're getting along just great. She told me all about the Philippines and the little house and the little house girl and all about the cute green lizards on the wall.
Oh, cute green lizards.
Well, come on. It all seems better in hindsight.
Champagne?
Yes. Yeah.
With the compliments of the hotel.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's good. Yes.
Must be very good, huh?
Want to go?
Thank you.
Right. Jay,
Yeah, you're right. I think the boys can only have 1 glass tonight.
Oh, what is this? You have to get used to that. There's gonna be a lot of that. I promise you.
here we go. That's for you.
That's enough. That's
For
enough.
you.
Oh.
That's for you.
Thank
Now,
you.
I would like to propose a toast.
All right.
To Frank and Elaine Barnstable, married 12 hours ago in Florida, honeymooning tonight in Las Vegas. 2 wonderful people who deserve each other. May you have all the happiness that we've had.
And none of the lizards.
Here.
Did you bring the mail?
It's not in my purse.
Did
I
you
decided
bring-
not to do that.
What?
No, it's not. Oh.
Someone's in the mood, I can see that.
All right. Good night. Good night. Oh, yeah. All right, save a little bit of that. Save a little bit.
Get a good night's rest.
Yeah. We'll try. Yeah, right.
Yeah, 6 a.m. wake-up call, please. Thank you. Huh?
Huh?
Are you glad you came?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
Good. You know, I like Elaine.
Yeah, me too. Oh, there's some mail I brought from home in my suitcase there.
Thanks. You know who she reminds me of?
Who?
You, when we first got married. Eager to run around the world, drink it all in.
Well, you can't expect me to be the same person I was 10 years ago.
No, I guess not.
Did you see that one from St. Louis?
Mm-hmm.
They're still offering you that job.
Hey, let's not get into that tonight, okay?
All right, you just at least owe them a letter saying yes or no.
The answer's no. I got a lot in my mind.
Okay. Jay?
What?
This red flag, is it dangerous?
Nope, just a game.
Well, then why are you so uptight?
Pre-game jitters.
Come on. You're gonna do just fine.
Oh, did I tell you that Phil Clark is in town?
Oh, great. I suppose we're gonna have to see him.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see him. He's on the other side.
I wish he'd grow up.
Oh, you wish we'd all grow up. You wish we'd all take a more mature, well-paying job in St. Louis, huh?
Thought you didn't want to talk about it.
I don't.
Well?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Shut up.
Ooh. All right, shut up.
Please shut up.
Mm.
Morning, Jay.
Hey, Frank.
Great day for it, huh?
Yeah, you bet.
So you're not going to complain about my driving today, are you?
Oh, not a word, boss. Not a word.
Seconds to target. Roger. I've got the target. Woo-wee! Rootin' and snootin'. Good bombs? Good bombs. Good bombs. How do you like it that close to the deck? I'm sure I'll get used to it.
Striker 3, heads up. Bandit closing at 6.
Check 6, Frank. Where the hell did he come from? Move it, Jay. He's closing at left 7.
Guns, guns, guns.
That's a kill. That's a gun's kill.
Mission control, say again.
Major Rivers, you are dead.
Damn it. I blew that, Frank.
You got that right.
This is Operation Red Flag, and I am the enemy. Be seated. Go on, take a look around. This is my home, my headquarters. Me and my men are the aggressor squadron, the Red Air Force, the bad guys. Now, Red Flag is a war game. It's in a league by itself. It's not a mobilization exercise. It's not a free trip to Germany NATO wingding. It's not a bunch of eggheads at the RAND Corporation running computer aircraft through computer dogfights. What it is a highly realistic portrayal of a combat environment designed to bring your flying and fighting skills to a fine edge. And in the next 2 weeks, you're going to find out just how real we can make it. Of course, some of you have gotten a taste of that already. Now, this is a F-4, flying all by its lonesome. And this is a closer view.
Old man Rivers, dead old man Rivers.
Who can identify this aircraft?
414, that's me, sir. Major J. Rivers?
Don't hardly have a clue here, do you?
No, sir.
And what is the significance of this little symbol?
I've seen those on gravestones, sir.
Do I detect a note of nervousness in that laughter? See, us fighter jocks go through life with a permanent pair of cross shafts sticking up off the bridge of our nose. Everything we see is a target. Everyone in the sky's got that pepper plastered on his hind end. Everyone but you, right? During World War II, Americans and Allies had a kill ratio of nearly 30 to 1. Shot down 30 enemy planes for each one we lost. In Korea, that ratio was 12 to 1. At the beginning of the Vietnam conflict, it was 4 to 1. And at the end of the Vietnam conflict, it was approaching even money. That means Ivan's getting better in the air. And when he's got 5 aircraft to our 1, well, you all passed math. So how do they do it? Hell, it ain't no secret. I'll tell you how they do it. Same way we're going to do it. To you. Now, here's you in the F-4E, leaving a trail of smoke across the sky a blind man could see. A big, fat, juicy, smoking target. America's proof to the world that with a big enough engine, even a brick can fly. Here's the MiG-21. These are in somewhat limited supply on this continent, so we fly the F-5. It's nearly identical. It's small, it's maneuverable, it doesn't smoke. You can't hardly see this mosquito till he's biting you. Here's that F-4 again. Still don't see him, do you? Now you do. But it's too late. You've just been treated to 100 pounds of high explosive heat-seeking missile, and you are dead.
That old man river, that old man river.
Man, I wish I had never told you guys about that.
Hey, I'm the guy that invented that name. There's commie spies all over the place.
Phil!
Hey, Jay, how are you?
All right.
Hey, you're looking great.
You too, you too. I heard you were one of those commie jocks. How do you like it?
Hey, it's the best flying in the Air Force. A lot of hours, air to air, and they spring for the fuel.
Oh, yeah? This is Frank Barnstable. Frank, this is Phil Clark, my old wingman from Thailand.
How you doing?
What do you say, Frank? Hey, I heard they got you up in the air flying again.
Oh, yeah, sure. They got scratched the first time up, you know. Somebody in your outfit.
You mean somebody in this outfit?
It was you, huh? I should have known. So he just came by to rub it in.
Oh, I'm not like that anymore. Since my divorce from Gail, I've really grown. I'm a bigger person these days. Hey, what about that Yankee wife of yours?
Marie, she's here in Las Vegas.
No kidding!
Yeah, Frank is a newlywed.
Yeah, the girls thought the honeymoon might be more fun as a double date.
Congratulations. Well, what are we sitting here for? Let's go. I can't wait to get out there and lock horns with old Marie again.
How about tomorrow? I've got to hit the books tonight.
Are you ready for this guy? Nothing ever changes. You should have seen this driver of yours in Nam. We come back in from a mission. We'd all head for the bamboo and the beer. This guy, he'd drag his butt back here to quarters and take a nosedive into these manuals.
Well, these manuals are what kept me alive over there.
I was what kept you alive over there.
Oh, well, thanks, Phil. I can see you've really grown.
Well, you know what they say. It ain't the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Check your sixes, guys. That old man river, that old man river.
Friend of yours, huh?
Yeah.
Jay, I can't help thinking we wouldn't have been killed yesterday if I'd been paying attention. We'd been farther down those rocks.
All right. You want a critique? You're right. You've got to keep a sharper eye on the 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
But don't get down on yourself, Frank. That low-level stuff takes time to get used to. It's definitely hairy down at 100 feet, right? The old pucker factor? I mean, when I look in the rearview mirrors and all I can see is the whites of your eyes, I know I'm flying lower than you're comfortable, and the rules say that I'm not supposed to fly that low.
Well, I bet your friend Major Clark doesn't lose any sleep over those rules.
Well, He might bend him a little. But he's a hell of a pilot.
Here you go. Thank you. It's my treat this time.
Lord, isn't it hot?
Yeah. The sun is different here than Florida. Oh, I just hope Jay is careful.
You worried about him?
Oh, he gets sunburned standing next to a microwave oven.
Oh. No, I meant 100 feet off the ground, 600 miles an hour.
Oh.
Gives me the shivers. I'm so happy Frank's flying with your Jay, though. Jay's so sensible.
He is? Yeah, he's sensible. About everything except flying. Oh, he lives for it. Should have seen him the day he got the orders to rejoin the wing. He ripped them open with his teeth. He could get other jobs, though. There's this one in St. Louis delivering F-4s all over the world. More flying, really, than he does now. Same plane, but it's 3 times the money. He was even thinking about it, but...
But you manage okay.
Oh, are you kidding? We couldn't have afforded this trip without the money I saved substitute teaching.
Maybe I should find a job, too.
Oh, come on, Lenny. Now, look, we're sitting here with nothing to do for 10 glorious days surrounded by gorgeous lifeguard types. Forgive me if I can't get too serious.
But can I ask you one more question?
All right.
Well, don't you worry about...
What?
Well, you know, crashes. I mean, during the war, didn't you just...
Oh, no, I go crazy if I let myself worry. You just got to put that away on a back shelf somewhere and live your life. I mean, I don't worry, but I do have sympathy. You know, the kinds of stuff they have to do, the G-forces and the exhaustion.
I just hate to think of them sitting in those cockpits, just sweating in their flight suits.
Oh, yeah. I sympathize. Whew. But there's no reason to get carried away. Whoa! Come on! Come on, it feels great. Come on.
Bill?
Hi, Jay.
What's up?
As you know, we've got a Gat Pop low-level bombing mission this morning. I've decided to make some crew changes. I've assigned Barnstable to fly with Joe Peters.
Well, I thought Joe was grounded.
Flight surgeon okayed him yesterday. I've got Tommy Hines flying with you. He's new, you know him?
Yeah, I've met him.
Would you like to hear my reasoning?
Yeah, because Frank's going to take this pretty hard. You know, he blames himself for what happened the other day.
And you don't?
Yeah, a bit, but Frank...
Frank isn't up to speed on low-level flying.
Yeah, but it just takes time, sir. You know that, too. It's, Frank's...
Yeah, well, Joe's coming back from a 2-month layoff. It's going to take him a little time, too. I figure they can work it out together. But you're one of the best I got, Jay. I need you down there in the dirt right now, rooting and snooting. Tommy Hines is a little green, maybe a little shaky with the engineering, but but he's totally fearless.
One of the things I like about Frank is that he understands the electronics. You know, I'm not very good with bozos who just push buttons, sir.
Maybe you can teach him something.
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, Jay. Don't you go freezing up on me. Tell me what you think.
I think it's your decision. Sir?
Hey, you hear about Frank?
No, what happened?
They put him with Peters.
Hi, Major. Hines?
Welcome aboard, Frank.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
How does it look, Hines? Inertial navigation still won't align, sir. What's the problem? Dang if I know. Recommendations? Hell, Major, fly it. You know the range. You're a trusting soul, I'll give you that, Hines. You don't know the meaning of the word trust until you sit back here.
check on the nose mile. 130, 10 miles, heading northeast.
7-1, I've got a target 140, 13 miles, has not been hit.
6,700 feet.
3, I've got a contact 6 miles west of Elgintown. Okay, 3, I've got somebody north of you, if that's you. 020, about 2 miles.
Okay, Forge 6-1, let's roll out 190, put your winging on your nose 4 or 5 miles.
Striker control. Striker flight 10 miles out. Striker check. 2, 3, 4. Okay, strikers, let's arm them up.
F4 heading 210, check your left 10 o'clock low, 2 F4s. Heads up, coming out of the
All
north.
players on the range. Fights on. Fights on.
You ready, Hines?
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's hit him, Major.
And be advised, I got either a pop-up or I got some chaff bearing about 0408 miles, and I want you. It looks like chaff. How are they doing for this?
We've got a post, 22 miles, 10 left.
I only see 2 of them. We have 10 miles now. We need to push, push, push.
Push, push.
We're ready to play, Dave.
Then one bandit spit out northwest 3 miles. Look across the circle for the other one about a mile.
Now, 6 miles west. Coming up on 12 miles now to the lead element. There's a single leader.
Okay, I got him. Right. Okay,
Belly check, Major. Belly check. Bogey, Major. 1 o'clock. 7,000 feet.
Here we go.
Six is clear, Major. Kill him! Kill him!
Take it easy. I've got him. Hines, I'm putting him in the pipper. Get a radar lock.
It's loaded. Clear to fire.
I've got him locked in. Guns, guns, guns.
Major Rivers, you have a kill.
All right.
Striker 3, I'm in trouble. We just lost hydraulics.
Who is it, Hines?
Joe Peters, 9 o'clock.
Striker control. Fights off. Fights off.
Frank, I've got no control up here.
Passing 25,000. Fire lights both sides.
We're spinning right. I'm popping the chute.
Chute's out. You're still spinning.
Striker 5, check your altitude.
Joe, we're passing 20,000.
Frank, nothing's working.
Losing altitude too fast, Hines.
17,000. 16,000. 15,000. 14.
Joe, you just lost your chute.
10,000.
Striker 5, bail out. Bail out.
Damn it, you guys, get out of there. Come on, Frank, get out of there. Joe, bail out! Punch out, you guys! You hear me? Punch out! Oh, my God.
Shoots, Major. Good shoots.
Oh, baby, thank God. Let's go.
Dr. Lanigan, report to emergency. Dr. Lanigan, report to emergency.
Please, sit down, Mrs. Barnstead. Your husband ejected at 5,000 feet. The pilot walked away, and Frank broke his tibia in 2 places. But they're simple fractures, and there's no complications. Now, x-rays don't reveal any evidence of skull fracture. However, he hasn't regained consciousness. Now, that in itself is something to be concerned about. We can't tell for sure about the concussion until he's awake and talking, but I'm sure he'll be coming around soon.
Can I see him?
Why don't you wait until he wakes up?
It's good news. It is?
Yeah, sure, lady, sure. These guys are always overcautious.
Oh, I thought this red flag thing was just training.
It is, but it gets pretty intense sometimes. We push our planes pretty hard, and something in Frank's just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Danny, I know it's hard, but Frank will be the first to tell you that it's absolutely necessary. We have to be prepared, and it's better to have something like this, happen here than over some other desert.
Well, maybe the question is, why did it have to happen at all?
Planes crash, honey.
Inhalation therapist to ICU.
Mrs. Barnstable?
Inhalation therapist to ICU.
He just woke up. He's doing fine.
X-ray technician on call. Please call the emergency. X-ray technician, call the emergency.
Thank you.
I do not see why we had to do this tonight.
We haven't seen Phil in 3 years. At least we can have one dinner with him, okay?
No, it's just the timing. We should be spending the night with Elaine.
I think that she'd rather be spending the night with her husband. Alone. She'll be okay.
That's right, I just forgot. We just applied the official Air Force balm that heals all wounds. We must be prepared to sacrifice, to be prepared for preparedness and sacrifice.
I was just trying to help.
I know. It's just, poor kid. I mean, she's just married and her husband jumps out of a jet airplane and almost dies. And all we can offer as consolation is the Cold War. I mean, it just makes me feel a little hollow.
Honey, what is the problem tonight?
Hey, I sit at no table where there's problems.
Hey.
Huh? Sit still, sit still.
I'm glad you could make it, Phil.
Marie, you're looking terrific.
Thank you. Oh, it's good to see you again, Phil.
Yeah. Long time no see. What is it, 3 years?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 3 years.
A wild and crazy night in Biloxi.
Oh.
Drinking hurricanes at Dexter's on the beach, right?
Please don't remind me.
That's my function in life, lady. I remember everything. I'm the official scorekeeper.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about the divorce.
Takes a hardy breed of female to stay married to a fighter jock.
Yeah, I'll drink to that.
Hey, sorry about Frank.
Yeah.
Some of those fours were antiques when we flew them in Nam. Hey, I saw old 5657. Came through here on a red flag within the last year.
No kidding. Hey, remember that was my plane in Vietnam?
No, I know.
Wow, what does she look like?
Victory of spare parts over common sense, if you ask me. Also saw my old buggy up at George. Yeah, a couple of years ago. I was sitting in a depot. My 2 old red stars fading and peeling on the canopy. 15 tons of junk. Sad, boy, let me tell you. It's sad. Hey, waiter. We'll have another round here. I'll have what he's having twice.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm sure glad I wasn't up there today. Smoking holes in the ground keep me up at night.
How many crashes have there been?
Oh, not many.
Well, no, Phil, I'd really like to know. Say 1 a month?
No, nothing like that. Most of them are caused by mechanical failure anyway, and the crews usually get out fine.
Well, I'd hardly call Frank's condition fine.
So how do you like this F5 that you fly, Phil?
Whoa, now there's a sweet airplane. Boy, you strap yourself into that Hummer, and all you got to do is think the turns. You know, she just becomes a part of you. Not like those 4s we flew over there. There, you grabbed onto the stick and you said, turn, and she'd say, well, you'd say, please turn. She'd say, okay. Say, old buddy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that kill you claimed today, they disqualified it.
Hell, they did.
Yeah, the gun camera is only on the target for 11 frames. You gotta be on the target for 12 frames.
I had him. I had him dead.
Hey, don't tell me. I ain't the boss.
Okay, I'm gonna call him up. They can't disqualify that.
Jay, wait, you don't have to do it right now. Really enjoyed that, didn't you? Breaking the news like that.
Yeah, is there a good way to break bad news? Same old Marie. You never really did like me, did you?
No, Phil, I like you all right. You're lot of fun on a night like this, but what I don't like is the effect that you have on Jay. I always figured if he came back from Asia in a box, it would have happened because he was trying to keep up with you.
Listen, he's not trying to keep up with me. He's trying to keep up with himself.
I'm going to the ladies' room.
Yes, sir, I understand. Maybe you are right. Maybe I should see the film tomorrow. So somebody will be available to show it to me in the morning? Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Jay, why are you so upset? I mean, does a disqualification mean that much?
It's okay. You know, just once I would like to beat Phil at something. Once.
Ocean 72-195, 20, 6,200 feet. Be advised we have a 111 in the area and do not run the intercept on him.
Striker 3, we're at assigned altitude. What say, Hines? I say let him come. With Rob yesterday, we had that bandit cold. Today, we're gonna tear him up. What do you say, Major? Affirmative.
Stonewall, 10 miles at 6,600 feet. 72 should be on your nose, about 5 miles.
Striker 3, you have 4 bandits bearing 013, 10 miles, low. Fights on, fights on.
I'll check your left 10 o'clock low.
Here we go.
Heads up, coming out of the north, 31 flight. All right, Fox 2, there's 580 I got a beautiful Fox 2 here. I got one behind me. Tracking, taking the one that's pitching to the west. On the nose, roll out. Prepare to flight path. You're not going to... Roll right, and flight. Okay, I'm flight. Okay, launch left 9. Stand on down, F4 heading down.
12,000 feet. Hard right.
Another F4 sandwich between
Roger, coming hard right.
F4 heading 210. Check your left 10 o'clock low, 2 F4s.
Hines, call my rollout. Rollout now. Radar locked. Clear to fire. You got him, Major. Stay with him. Get him. Guns.
We see a guns kill, Major Rivers.
Try to take that one away. No way, Jose. We had him locked the whole way.
F4 heading down.
I got an F4, my pipper. Guns, heading 250 straight and level.
Break right.
That's no kill. That's negative kill.
I got more.
He's still on us, Major. Who is it? I think it's Clark. Figures.
Okay, launch left 9.
He's closing for guns, Major. Damn it, lose him. He's about to hammer us. Do something. Hang on, Hines. Here goes nothing. Fantastic. Good maneuver, Major. We're on a 6 now. I hear you. Lock him up. He's locked, 2,000 feet. Clear to fire.
Heads up, coming out of the north, 31 flight. All right, Fox 2. You got right 3 o'clock, Walt, but the other guys at your left 8:30.
Gun him, Major. Gun him. Guns.
That's a gun kill. Repeat, kill.
Way to go, Major. That makes 2. Check the film on that one, Philly boy.
Around 11 o'clock high night coming in, I slid up like that around. You were the unseen Morton, my friend. Yeah, we love it. Yeah.
I'll be damned.
These guys are not easily impressed.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was the first guy that I shot down.
Oh, that's their job. You know, they get us flying so good they can't even keep up.
Outside. Everybody loves a star, right, sweetheart? Yeah. Oh, get out of here.
Hey, how you doing? Johnny, how are you? Hi, hi. Hey, woozo! Sit down, my friend. All right. Sit down.
Hey, you guys know Elaine? Now, my wife, of course, and Marie.
All right. So, how's it going, Woozo?
Well, won't win any foot races.
Hey, Bill Plain Killer himself.
Give me a break, Swamp.
Well, Frank, old buddy, what's the damages?
Oh, leg will pull together. My brain's been damaged worse drinking with you characters.
Hey, I'll drink to that.
You got a cause yet?
It was hydraulic. Try sitting in that back seat sometime, watching that stick moving here and there and back and forward. Nothing. Nada. Zip happen. That'll curl your hair.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, Marie, your husband's top dog around here tonight.
He made us look so good up there today. 2 kills.
2, Jay, really?
Yep. Plus, he had this aggressor on his tail.
Phil.
Made the sweetest reversal and punched a bunch of daylight through him.
Now he's got brass hopping all over him. Met with the 2-star, got himself all kinds of visibility. They want me to perfect the move, that's all.
That's great.
I can't believe it.
Why not? I did it.
Oh, no, I didn't mean you didn't. I just meant I'm surprised.
Because you didn't think I could? Come on, Marie. I want you to meet Tommy Hines. He's the best backseater I ever flew with.
Jay.
It's like if you study and you study for a test and you fill up your mind with all these facts and figures and theories, but somehow it's only memory, you know? And then at home at night, you're studying for the big test and there's a final tomorrow and you get pressure and you're afraid, and then poof, it all becomes perfectly clear. It falls into place.
Yeah, I know. It's happened to me.
I have been flying number 2 position to Phil Clark all of my life. He's always been better than old man Rivers, but today, I beat him, and he didn't have a clue. Well, where was he tonight? Where could he have been?
Mm-hmm.
Where
So you
could
got
he
your
have been?
wish, huh?
Oh, come on, you can't tell me you wouldn't be happy to see old Phil Clark pull down a peg or 2.
Now, you are going to apologize to Frank, aren't you?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Stop.
What? Wait a minute. Look at your eyes, Jay. They're all red.
I know it's not from drinking.
Striker control, this is Striker 3 over range, ready on frequency. Roger, Major Reviews. We're clear for maneuver, ready when you're ready. Roger. You ready, Hines? Go ahead, give him hell, Major. Easy, Hines, this is just a practice run. Why'd you pull up? That's not the maneuver. I know that. You were practically there. All you had to do... That's enough, Hines. Okay, Major.
What?
is Striker 3, now approaching range for practice maneuver.
Striker 3, range is clear.
You ready, Hines? Ready. Here we go. Don't say anything, Hines.
It's the truth, and you know it. You're not punching the stick down hard enough. We'd have this thing down by now.
Hey, just shut up. I'm flying this thing. You know, I can take my pick of any backseater in this squadron. You want out, you just say so. You are attached to my butt, Captain. Don't get it confused.
Hey, Major Rivers! How's it going, Major?
Hey,
you got a couple more of those guys in the red hats, would you, sir? Keeps them humble. Really? All right.
Hey, Major. Hi.
Hello?
Howdy, Major. What are you doing in here?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I still got a couple of those 20 millimeters of yours in my butt.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, hell, you loved every minute of it. Say, what are you up to? You like to come out with us commie types and have a few whiskeys?
Major,
You bet.
I've been looking all over for you.
Lieutenant Fowles, Major Rivers.
Pleased to meet you, Major.
Hello?
There you go, Linda.
Thanks, Phil.
Electronics. You gotta love the modern Air Force. 1,600 hours over at aggressor headquarters.
Right.
Hey, Jay. No, Phil. How you doing? What is this?
This is Russian.
I figured that out, but what does it say?
It says, forward to the victory of communism.
Well, that says it.
Dennis Frampton, Papa Talbot, meet Jay Rivers.
Ah,
What do you say, guys? Officers Club or what?
Now, how about the Pueblo?
I'm game. Let's move.
Good idea.
Okay.
We'll catch you out there.
Well, let me tell you, that's some HQ you got there.
Yeah, but when I'm out here, it's all American.
Yours? Okay.
Go slow on the base, huh?
Okay. Now?
Not yet. Wait till we get over to Lamb Boulevard.
Now?
Now! Go for it! Whoa! Me.
Not bad, not bad.
Give me a break, will you? Get down on it.
Hey, check your 3, old buddy.
No, easy, easy. He's coming up on your left. Just relax. No, don't hit your brakes.
We're in your 9.
What are you doing?
Breaking the sound barrier.
You idiot, leave us alone!
Even my Yankee wife's getting used to it, you know.
Yeah, it's not so bad, though, you know. It's just so damn dry. And I'd take dry over cold any day. What's the name of that place we deployed to last year? Cold Lake, Alberta?
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. Listen to the Swede, wasn't so bad. Family hibernates 5 months a year.
Must be a kick, though, huh? Deploying all over the world, staying mobile.
Yeah, we like it.
Well, except those transcon flights. 8 hours in the cockpit really messes me up.
Jet lag.
Toilet training.
Hey. Oh, all right. Just keep it coming, darling. It's for you.
Where'd you find this guy? He spits nines and wins.
You, still working on that new escape maneuver of yours, Jay?
Yep, it's coming along.
Well, I heard it the first move is a sharp dive.
That's right, and then, you know.
Hey, listen, I know. Nobody likes that feeling. The old stomach floating around in your throat.
I think I'm gonna split these, John.
It takes guts to punch a stick down like that.
18. You have 15.
I'd stick.
Hit.
21.
Takes guts.
Where have you been?
Out with the aggressors. Oh, hey, Frank, I'm sorry about that crack in the old club the other night, huh?
I didn't appreciate you playing games with the lane on the highway, Jay.
Well, I'm sorry again. But you know me, Frank. If it moves, I can handle it.
What I know is, I wouldn't fly with you now if I could.
Oh. Hi, Laney. Bye, Laney.
Why did Frank say that?
I don't think he has any idea why he said that. You know, I apologize, right? Yeah, there's a difference between Frank and me. You know, it's all airfoils and transistors to him. He ties himself in the backseat of that airplane. And I strap that Hummer on me. You see the difference?
Yeah, I see a difference.
Honey, you should have seen me at the blackjack table. I couldn't lose.
What are you talking about? I could not lose. You are losing your best friend. How many times do you think that you can put someone down before he gives up on you? What is happening to you, Jay?
To me? No, honey, it's happening for me.
Oh, you are going out of your way to make an enemy of Frank, and honestly, you're just becoming a person that I don't know.
Come on.
No, I'm just telling you what I see, and if you're too damn blind to see it, then
Then what?
I don't know.
Well, then, come to bed.
Go to hell.
Oh, you bet. Both those boys got the Silver Star. Dennis, he's got 4 MiGs.
And you got 2 and I got none. Meaning what?
Meaning you don't want to go out there this morning and get yourself killed trying to track those boys. One lucky move doesn't make an ace.
You're concerned about my safety.
One lucky move is enough to scratch you.
That's pretty big talk for a woozo who rides in the back seat.
It really burns you up, doesn't it? You just can't get over the fact that I outflew you.
You didn't outfly me.
If Monday were war, pal, you'd be a smoking hole in the ground.
Let's just say I have my parachute on then. Today's a brand new day.
Let's just say that.
You bet. I'll be tracking you, Wuzo.
You know the pilots, Doctor. They hate to even think about medical.
Someday I'm going to write a book, Fear of Grounding. So you're concerned about his bloodshot eyes?
Yeah.
Well, it's called readout. Going into a steep dive, the aircrew experiences negative Gs, forces pulling up on the body. All the blood rushes to the head. The vision goes to red, and some blood is retained in the eye tissue for about 12 hours. It's the opposite of blackout. May I ask you, how long have you and Major Rivers been married?
9 years and, I don't know, some months.
Do you want to tell me what's really bothering you? Because if you've been around that long, you know about readout.
Aggressor maintenance, this is the tower. We've got a broken bird coming in on a mechanical. Number 57, Major Clark.
That's a Roger. We're already rolling.
Efficiency stinks!
All right, Major, simmer down. What's the problem?
What's the problem? You're looking at a dead man. That's the problem. If this was for real, I'm dead. Now, what's the matter with this thing? Your job is to take care of this. What's going on? I'm dead. Why are you in this situation?
Please, continue.
Well, he's never fooled around like that with a car before, and just, I don't know, in general, his attitude, the way he's so arrogant now, it's just not like him. Also,
Please.
he seems to want to make love every night. Now, I thought it might just be the second honeymoon atmosphere or something, but this is different. He's different. I mean, he leaves in the morning all fresh and eager in himself, and then he comes back at night this touchy, demanding, arrogant, red-eyed.
I can do anything, I can fly anything.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't worry.
Oh, now, please, Doctor. Don't give me a Latin name and some tranquilizers and just send me on my way.
No, I won't. But it is a fairly common syndrome to me. May I give you my view of the world?
Yeah, please.
Your basic fighter jock is schizophrenic in a way. Well, in a good way. See, on the one hand, he's very intelligent. He spends years studying the trigonometry, physics, electronics, engineering, strategy. He's got to have all of that, plus the Jones theory.
What's that?
Well, it's my own little theory. I like to think that intelligence is where loyalty and patriotism comes from, rather than the emotions. But regardless, unfortunately, intelligence is not enough. He's got to be aggressive as well. He gets into a combat situation, and suddenly he discovers that all of this wonderful brain work is not enough to keep him alive. He's got to have the him or me attitude. Now, that attitude on top of the smarts can work miracles. His flight skills triple, quadruple. Of course, he doesn't become the ideal pilot instantly. He may go a bit too far into the aggressive mode, but in time, he'll balance out. For a while, though, the byproducts are cockiness, abrasive superiority, a larger-than-life ego. Call it what you will.
So what do I do?
Wait, basically. Be patient. Talk about it some if you want, but basically, leave him alone, and
He'll come home wagging his tail behind him.
What's better than his not coming home at all?
Oh, pardon me, Doctor, but here we go again. I mean, you talk about combat and you talk about not coming home, but I mean, this is not war, I know. I went through war. I bit my tongue and I counted my blessings, and thank God Jay did come home. But this red flag, I mean, I know that it's useful, I know that it's realistic, but it's nothing but a damn game.
It's a damn important game.
It's no more important to me than my marriage.
Big Barney, 2 beers.
But you cannot tell him much. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory.
And I'm gonna be sorry when this is over with. I ought to schedule more of these red flags.
This man's insane.
Gentlemen,
Colonel, sir. Colonel.
I've been off base. How was the mission?
Kind of a bust, sir. We ingressed the target area, but one of the aggressors declared an emergency. Had an electrical surge or something.
And by the time we got the fights on again, we were low on fuel, so we just came home.
Who was a bandit?
Major Clark.
Get back okay?
Oh, yeah.
Jay, see you for a minute?
Yes. Pretty convenient time to have an electrical problem. I think maybe he saved himself an embarrassing moment getting shot down twice in a row.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Ernie, let me have a scotch.
Yes, sir.
Been doing a hell of a job as flight lead, Jay.
Well, thank you, sir.
Look, I hate to pass it on, but I've been getting a lot of pressure from the old man about your evasion maneuver. Any chance of you perfecting it?
Rivers, has that backseater of yours been spreading it around that Phil faked an emergency this morning?
He's not serious, Papa.
Serious or not, that kind of talk is no good. Sir?
Look, I know it's a gut thumper throwing you into a dive like that, but if you get a chance, we can sure as hell use it.
You mean tomorrow?
I mean, we could use it. You, me, and the squadron. Tomorrow? Couldn't hurt.
Ernie, ring the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round on Major Vote.
$15 for a bottle of wine?
Well, I'm just trying to make up for last night, you know. I have been a little odd this week, right?
I think that we should talk about it.
Yeah, sure. We'll talk about it later. We'll take a little stroll over to my quarters, okay? Do you remember when I used to live at the BOQ and you used to sneak
Jay,
in?
I'm not going to let you gloss over this with a bottle of wine and some sexual nostalgia. I'm going to lay this out as simple as I can.
Go on.
This change in you is tearing us apart. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, maybe I don't understand. Maybe you're going to have to lay out a whole bill of particulars. What is it exactly that I am doing wrong?
You push people away who've been your friends for years because all you can think about is being top dog. It's like the rest of your life doesn't exist. It's like I don't exist. Oh, sure, I'm nice to come back to at night and bed down with, but that's about it. Well, how am I doing? Am I enjoying the vacation? Have you even once asked me that?
Do I have to ask you that?
This whole macho swagger to everything you do now. It's a new arrogance. It's like Phil Clark is your model as well as your drinking buddy. And you know, all the time that we were in the Philippines, you never once set foot in a casino. Now you're out running the tables all night long with who knows who.
Well, I'm a big boy.
Well, you're going to be a big single boy if this is the wave of the future.
I told you there was going to be some adjustment once I started flying again, didn't I?
Oh, yes, honey, I know about that. I mean, I love that time when you were so happy to be back in the air again. But that's different from this, I don't know, this ego trip.
ego trip?
All right, all right. Let's use the right terms. God knows we got to use the right terms when we're in the Air Force.
Keep your voice down, please. Thank you.
How about increased aggressiveness? That's what the flight surgeon called it.
Who?
Dr. Jones. You know him. I talked to him earlier today.
Oh, that's perfect, Marie. You know that goes in my record. Wife concerned about maniac pilot husband. Thanks. Okay, so what did this Einstein tell you?
He said that flying against a tough enemy makes you more aggressive. And when that combines with skill and intelligence in a man, then this I-can-do-anything thing is the result.
He's absolutely right, you know.
Okay, I know. But I refuse to live in a war zone.
This isn't a war zone. Nobody's gonna get hurt.
No, you don't understand. I'm not worried about you losing your life. I'm worried about you losing your way.
My way?
Yes. You're holding everything that you used to care about at arm's length. For God's sakes, Jay, not 30 seconds ago, I hinted to you that... that I might leave you. And you barely blinked an eye.
Would you just relax, please? Everything's gonna be over tomorrow. It'll be back to normal then, okay?
What's my guarantee?
You want a guarantee? Buy a toaster oven.
I wish I could. I wish just once we could have some control over our lives instead of waiting for some computer in the Pentagon to do it for us.
And you wish just once you could see me in a nice new suit. And you wish just once that we could make a profit on the resale of a house. Haven't we had this conversation before?
Yes, we have. Can you remember the last time?
Nope.
I can. You had been flying that desk for 2 years, and you were the one who started the conversation. You made the inquiries. Remember St. Louis? Delivering F-4s to buyers around the world. Same plane, same job.
Get off this St. Louis kick. It's not the same job.
Well, Jay, it's close enough.
Close enough for you, maybe, but not...
That's it, buddy. A 99-cent burnout part. Now, you tell that bastard Hines to keep his mouth shut, or his face is going to be worth 99 cents.
So you bullied the girl into farming something, huh?
That applies to you, too.
The way I figured is you're gonna have to catch me first.
Check 6, Pally.
My God.
Jay, where are you going?
Out on the flight line. It clears my head.
Jay, please! What is going on here?
It's just a game.
Yes, but it's gone too far.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Sir! You've got to let me pass.
Sorry, ma'am. You can't enter this restricted area, sir.
Jay!
Marie?
Oh, I'm sorry, Elaine. It's an ungodly hour, and I really shouldn't have called.
No, that's all right. What's the matter? Did you and Jay have a fight?
Yeah, we had a fight. Bottom line is, I've discovered he's locked into this flying contest with his friend Phil. They're at each other's throats. You should have heard the way they talked. It was like they wanted to kill each other.
Listen, let me call Frank. There must be something we can do about it.
Oh, sure, because a pilot's wife is afraid. Besides, at 6 a.m., they're already briefing. Would you come out there with me to the base? I can't just sit here.
Of course I will.
Can I tell you something? Remember how I said to put the fear away on a back shelf? Well, I was wrong. You gotta take it out now and then and deal with it, because if you let it build up and then it suddenly spills, boy, it really knocks you for a loop.
Right on, Major, right on. Striker Control, this is Striker 3. We just put 10 daisy cutters right down their throat. We're outbound heading 190.
Marie, so you got cleared, okay?
Yeah, we just want to take a look, if that's okay.
Sure.
This is Frank's wife, Elaine, you know.
Oh, hi, Elaine. Just watch that screen up there. See that symbol, Striker 3?
Right.
That's Jay.
What is that line?
Oh, that's the horizon.
Good Lord. About how fast is he going right now?
Excuse me. Tom, what's the airspeed?
450 knots, sir.
Thank you. 520 miles per hour.
Striker 3, 3 bandits emerging 10,000 high.
Strikers 5 down. Wingman engaged. Lead slicing left.
Striker 3 engaging bandit right 2 o'clock, 2 miles.
Jay's eye view.
Going up. I just did the overtop. They're coming in at my 9 o'clock. I'm taking it. $2 F4 high. You got right at your wife, right 3 o'clock. Walt. The other guys are
You're locked. Gun him, Major. What's the airspeed? You'll overtake him.
coming in at my 9 o'clock. I'm taking it.
Guns, guns, guns!
Riker 3, no kill, but a good move.
Now someone's on his tail.
That's Phil.
Still coming. Shake him, Major, shake him.
That's Phil closing in on Jay.
Will he use his new maneuver now?
Oh, no. That's a high-altitude move.
He's left, 7 o'clock high. Climb, Major, climb. I see him. What are you doing? Do you read me? Climb, climb. Pull up, we're too low for that maneuver. Major, for God's sake, pull up!
You're not gonna shake me this time, old buddy.
Climb. Repeat, climb. Major Clark, do you read me? You're too low. Striker control. Negative shoot. Repeat. Negative shoot.
Phil was a hotshot. He was brash. And he rubbed me the wrong way most of the time. So what? Naturally, I had to become just like him, right? Egg him up. I had to let Hines run off at the mouth about faking that electrical thing. And I could have stopped.
No, but you wouldn't have stopped Phil.
I did a pretty damn good job of it. They're gonna hang me. And they have got every right to.
Jay, now stop it.
I have been practicing an evasive maneuver all week. Only today, I did it at 8,000 feet. Clearly against the peacetime rules of engagement. And the only reason that we got out with whole skin is because I finally learned what the hell I was doing. Felt it.
Tell us your part in the engagement, Major.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe I described that earlier.
I have another line of questioning to pursue here, Major.
Yes, sir. When we came off the bomb run, we turned roughly line abreast. There was a bunch of rocks ahead of me, so I had to swing farther outboard, east, that would be. I got separated from the flight when the bandits dove on them. And as climbing for altitude, I heard Swamp, Major Marshfield, call for help. I looked back, and indeed there was an aggressor on his tail. So I turned in to draw him off.
And as you did so?
Phil, Major Clark, got into my six, and I started to evade him.
And you went into your evasive maneuver?
That's right.
At the point just before application of left rudder, can you estimate your airspeed and your angle of attack?
Is this your new line of questioning, sir? Because it doesn't sound a hell of a lot different.
I must counsel you, Major. We don't have the time.
Sir, I've been sitting here for 6 hours
today, and all you seem to want to know about is the damn maneuver. Now, we have been over every detail of airspeed, rudders, and G's. You've got it all, right? Right?
Oh, Colette, I think the Major's tired.
When are we going to get to the crash? You know, the smoking hole in the ground? When are we going to decide who's responsible?
I think we'll take a recess at this point. The board is dismissed.
So you think they're trying to whitewash this whole thing?
I don't know. They're being very selective in what they're asking, though. I could be very wrong. Thanks for listening. I know I don't have any right.
Oh, hey, you got all the right. Colonel Anderson. Frank, how's it going? All right, sir. You didn't make many friends on that board today.
They're handling that thing like a locker room chalk talk. All they want is a diagram of the big play, you know that.
Of course they want it. What's wrong with that? They can't reach a decision until they have all of the details. Besides, that evasive maneuver of yours could well save lives in a real battle.
Well, we know for sure it takes lives, don't we, sir?
No, we don't. We haven't heard any technical witnesses yet. We don't know what they might find in the wreckage. Whatever, you are not responsible for his death. He followed you into that dive. He made the choice.
That's just the point. He didn't have a choice. He had to follow me in.
Sir, you don't know what went on between those two.
Yes, he does.
All right, you feel responsible. Now, you even made me feel responsible. But try to look at it realistically, Jay. Pull back a little from the way you feel and look down the road. At the end of your testimony, they're going to ask you an open-ended question. What else do you have to add, Major Rivers? Now, if you tell them that you feel responsible for Clark's death, that statement will weigh heavily in the final verdict. That's important, Jay. That verdict is your career. Even if you leave the Air Force, that verdict will follow you. If you're really serious about finding the cause of the accident, let the board do their job. Don't distract them from the facts. Stick with the facts, Jay. Airplanes don't know the difference between innocence and guilt.
I guess that's the difference between aircraft and airmen. The man knows.
Hold her! Hold her! Wait a minute. Forward. Look. Wait a minute. Look.
Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. Were you and Phil? I guess it's none of my business, is it?
No.
I heard that you did find a bad transmitter after the flight that he aborted.
You pilots amaze me. When everything's good, it's all you. When something goes bad, blame maintenance. There was nothing wrong with Phil's plane on that last mission. He died because you flew him into the ground, Major. That's the nuts and bolts truth of it, and I'm not gonna...
Major Rivers?
Mrs. Clark.
Oh, I knew you'd be here, Jay.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Clark, I'm sorry.
You boys went to war together. And now Phil is killed here. But at least he died doing something that he knew was worthwhile. It was important.
Mrs. Clark, you should know. Phil?
Phil was a very good friend of ours. We often talked about the danger. He accepted that as part of the job. It was important. And so was he.
Board thanks you, Major, for this explication of your maneuver. I'm sure Tactical Air Command will put it to good use. Do you have anything further that you wish to add, Major Rivers?
I don't know who was responsible for Phil's death. I don't know if this red flag exercise needs to be so realistic. I can't tell you even now if the situation in the air that day required me to fly so close to the edge, or if I just wanted to. No, needed to. For personal reasons. That's all.
Major Rivers?
Oh, Sergeant. Yeah.
Sir?
Thank you, Sergeant. Well, new orders.
You have mellowed out. I remember when you used to tear them open with your teeth.
So what do you think? Turkey? Greenland? Ice flow 39?
Why not North Dakota?
Why not? Why not? Right. This is for you.
Ah, there it is.
I don't believe it.
What is it?
I'm ordered back to Nellis, a sign of the aggressors.
Well, what about the inquest?
Completely cleared.
Well, that's good at least. Here, come here, let me see.
The aggressors. That's a top assignment. They're patting me on the back.
Well, they want you to teach your maneuver.
How can they do this? This is not right.
You want to go back?
You know how I was then. I don't want to become that person again.
No.
Of course, you'd be there to tell me if I started up again, right?
Yeah, with a megaphone.
Yeah.
It's your decision.
Oh, no. You have to tell me what you want first before I make that decision. Would it make you happier if I was out? Would it?
I guess it would.
I'm resigning.
outfit you're with?
414?
Well, you guys just finished one of these red flags, didn't you?
We're just coming in for one.
331st out of Texas.
You guys did real good, too, the way I heard it.
See, that's what I'm saying. The 414th came in and cleaned up. Yeah, except we got to drag some blimps and shrimps along with us.
Hey, man, who you calling blimp? I'll be pulling your fat out of the fire before this thing's over.
Yeah, just like I did for you over the Gulf last year.
Hey, man, I just hope you remember to bring your pillow so you can see out over the dashboard.
Oh, you know what they say, Porky. It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
Get out of here.
Do you hear those guys? If they fly like they talk, they're not going to make it. They're going to need all the help that they can get.
I know. Jay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold on to these in case you ever need to be reminded.
You know what?
What?
You're the best backseater I ever had.
What do you mean, backseater? Oh, so I suppose you think that you're in command in this marriage, huh?
I know better than that.
So?
So you drive and I'll sit in the back. But you have to promise.